Hello, and welcome back to Moosemeister Plays Victoria 2 as France, or Fabulous France, as I seem to be calling this series. Last time, I was pondering a attack upon British India to take British Madras, because I already hold one province within that region, and it would be nice to hold all of them. I believe I'm not going to do that, simply because, as you can see, I am 9th in military power. And I'm simply not equipped to, firstly, combat the British Navy to get my forces over there. Secondly, hold the British Navy off from invading France, right, because they need to control this crossing. So I'd have to hold them off so that the soldiers couldn't invade. And then support the forces to successfully invade British India, where the majority of their army is. So that's a future goal, and perhaps I could even conquer all of India. That would be really fun. I'll look into doing that. However, right now, I'm going to concentrate more internally, and just try to build up my military and industry, get my tech going, that sort of thing. However, I definitely should think about annexing Algeria. Conquest is really expensive. Let's see. So what are the desirable provinces? Basically only the ones with iron. Unfortunately, Constantine, whatever, I pronounced that weirdly, that's their capital. And so I can't take it unless I annex the entire country. And that's where 2 of the 3 iron provinces are. The third one is over here. Which, yeah, so I would take these 3 provinces from them. Is that worth it? Let's see, what is the infamy I could take? 5. That's really not bad, honestly. I do also hold land over here. Oh look, more armies too. I didn't even notice those. And I've done it again. I always do this. Every time I play France, I think, I need to colonize these islands before Portugal gets to them. And then I forget to do it. Well, it's not really too late. I'll probably get this one, and I might be able to beat the Portuguese at that one. See, I hold Bourbon. I really should expand naval bases. I don't have any holdings over there. You always want the highest possible level of naval bases to get more colonial points. So I should actually make sure I'm getting some naval technology too. I wish there was just a expand all naval base button, like there is with railroads. You know, you can expand all of them in a province, and also the AI can do it for you with capitalists. But naval bases, no, which is, you know, kind of a hassle. It's not that big of a problem, but I like to complain, so. Anyway, there's that dealt with, I think. That should be all of my land. Alright, and, sorry. Allergies to my own room. Oh, actually I've forgotten this. That's all my land. Let's work on colonizing those. I'll eventually inherit Madagascar. And I should think about either taking this from Sokoto, or this from Oman. Because, if you look under the colonial map mode, you can see the resources available. I want this tropical wood. Firstly, because that's fairly valuable early game. And secondly, because that will eventually turn into rubber. So I want the tropical wood over there. And I want the tropical wood over here. Those are 2 of the main areas in the game. I will be getting a lot out of Madagascar. As you can see, they have 1. They also have coal, that's nice. But then the rest is in Brazil, Southeast Asia, which I could invade, and China. Actually, let's look at what Southeast Asia's got. One moment. So Siam has some down there. Johor has one. Very tempting sulfur too. There is a bunch in Cambodia and in Vietnam. I really ought to take some of this. And there's some in Burma. More in Siam. Some in Luang Prabang. But that's inland. The issue with Dai Nam is that they're allied with China, who I don't particularly feel like messing with right now. I can beat them, but they have tons of soldiers, and it's difficult to import my entire army to Vietnam. Plus, I mean, you know, historically, sure, it was a century later, but France doesn't exactly do well fighting in Vietnam. However, Johor, I can't do an established protectorate. I bet I can't do established protectorate until I get nationalism and imperialism. Is that the one? No, I don't know. One of them, anyway. Oh well. Could take the Patini region. You know, what the heck? Let's do it. Burma's not really a target. Well, actually, Britain's still neutral. Burma could be a target. Can I can't do a conquest. Just take all of Burma. Can I do a conquest on Siam? No, they're too big. That makes sense. Because the Shan States is a lot. Burma's quite the good conquest. Got some opium. Got a lot of tropical wood. Should I just try my luck? I mean, that's a lot of infamy to risk taking. But, what the heck, I'll burn it off. Let's have fun, let's do it. So how many transports have I got? 6. So that means I can take 6 of these regiments over, which is equivalent to 18,000 soldiers, which is probably not going to be enough. I can consult the ledger. Maybe. No. I was thinking this was like EU4. I've been playing too much EU4. Kind of want to produce a few more clipper transports. No, not a commerce raider. Well, let's do a steam transport. But there's no point. It'll be slowed down by my clipper transports anyway. So that's what? 6 more. So that gives me 12 regiments. You know, I've got the money. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that brings me up to 18. Did I say 20? I meant 12. So I'm up to 18. I'd still like to be able to bring like my entire 30 stack over. Oh! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So that's showing how many thousands of soldiers I have, not... See, I've only got 10 actual regiments, so I only need 10 boats to carry this whole thing. Well, that'll be fine. I'll just go with that. Succeed by 12. Alright, so I'll build 10 more. I know I could just disband some man-o-wars or something. But it's such a nice army. Or navy. 33, 36. I like it. So I'll take that. And these are horribly unbalanced. Grab that and this army. And hope that no one attacks me while I'm busy. Alright, let's unpause again. We can invest in a colony. Oh, right. So Portugal's actually backed down for who knows what reason. It's all good for me. I'll win both those islands most likely. You're taking attrition for some reason. Well, you'll recover it. I should crank up the maintenance so they'll be all properly maintained. I can... Oh, they'll make it. Let's do that, and let's actually... I don't know, this may not be necessary, and it may not benefit me at all. But I just want to make sure that the UK doesn't get to friendly with Burma. Because if they get to friendly with Burma, then they can intervene in the war, and that will be bad. I've taken 19 infamy. That's not fun. Let's do that. Not fun, but, you know, what can you do? Prussia's winning, not surprising. Yeah, France has some, consciousness and militancy problems at the beginning of the game. But that's okay. Alright, CB speed increased. It doesn't matter now, of course, but... you know. Whatever. So that's weird. Oh, okay. Never mind. Now let's take the prestige. And the Arc de Triomphe. More prestige. So they're colonial province. This will happen soon enough. Yada yada yada. Nothing I care about. What have I been saying? I have no idea. Oh, if the UK gets to, or Great Britain, or whatever they're called on this game, if they get to friendly, more CB increase. If they get to friendly with Burma, they're not going to. But if they get to friendly with Burma, they can intervene in the war on Burma's side, and I would really rather that not happen. Alright, so we've got another national focus point. Those are almost done. What do I want? What do I want? I'll take medicine. And I've got two decisions. The Lambert Charter. That'll put Madagascar in my sphere. The Lambert Charter was a document used by France to justify its many attempts at making inroads into, and eventually annex, the independent country and island of Madagascar. The document was signed by Crown Prince Radama II, who had grown up under the influence of French expatriates on Madagascar, and purported to give France the right to extract minerals and other natural resources from the country, in return for a 10% royalty payable to the Royal House of Madagascar. In other words, Madagascar enters my sphere, as you can see, and it makes way for their eventual annexation with the triggering of End the Marina Monarchy once I have mission to civilize and expansionism. Now, the left bank gives me 11 prestige, gives me 4 infamy, lowers my relation with Prussia, and gives me a CB on them. Now, the issue with this is 4 infamy takes me to 22.91, which is cutting it a bit close for my taste. What would it give me a CB to take? Acquire state, but what state? Sure, the Rhine crisis, right. I don't know what I can take from them. I've forgotten since I last played France. Because I know they'll try to take Alsace-Lorraine from me to form Germany. They need it. You know, let's just deal with it. Oh. I can take anything. Well, that's rather lovely. So, during Napoleon's redrawings of the European map, the left bank of the River Rhine had been annexed to France proper. In 1840, France's Prime Minister Adolphe Thiers, I can't pronounce that name, publicly stated that, in his opinion, the Rhine would still remain France's natural eastern border. With the hardships of the Napoleonic Wars still in living memory, the statement caused uproar in Germany, sparking what would become known as the Rhine Crisis. So I could declare war on Prussia, take anything I want. That's rather lovely, isn't it? Because beating up Prussia, making sure they never form a strong Germany, is really one of the priorities in a French game. I may very well do that. How long does that last? A month. I should have saved that decision. I'm not prepared for that yet. I'll have to let it pass. That's okay. I can always fabricate a claim at a point in the future. When will these be done by? A long time from now. Lovely. You know, I want people to become more liberal because I like this party I've got in power. So I'm actually perfectly fine with all of that happening. My industry isn't growing, but it's still number 2 somehow. I guess Prussia hasn't gotten their act together yet. That's fine. Something's dinging. Ah, my ships are getting done. That was oddly fast. Alright, so this colony is finished. Create protectorate. Cool. So I did manage to take both of those. That's lovely. No. So I don't actually care about steering Burma. I'm only influencing them to keep the British out. So I'm actually going to just lower Britain's influence in there in a moment. But I've got to do some ship management, and I've got to get to 50. There we go. Decrease opinion. The United Kingdom. Now they're opposed. Take that, Britain. That's their navy. Okay. I'm actually perfectly fine with the generation speed decreasing because they only last for a year, and my boats aren't ready. Of course, I can just declare war early and then finish the boats up, but it'll mean that I get a ticking war score sooner, and it's just better to declare war after I'm ready to deploy forces, and it's even best to declare war when forces are like right off the coast. I can just land them immediately and kind of blitz them. I can create a state in French Guiana. Well, why the heck not? I am fond of the color of the Netherlands in this mod. We're not getting supplies. Never mind. That was odd. Alright, so these are actually all almost completed. Where's that other one? Gulf of Valencia. Oh, it's just coming. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, establish a penal colony. More prestige. I don't really care if people rebel. I can always crush them. This isn't, you know, Europa Universalis 4 or Crusader Kings 2, where I'm terrified of rebels. I just kind of let it happen. I really like this game's rebel system more. Europa Universalis 4 right now feels like vanilla Victoria 2 without any expansions, you know, where rebels are just inevitable and will be your death. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm just going to make them really hate the UK. Just kind of to rub it in the UK's face. Because I'm France. And France's goal in life is to be a jerk to the UK. I keep calling them... Oh, they're the UK. I thought they went by Great Britain in this game. Oh, whatever. You know, I mean... They're a jerk back, but... Rivalries. Always fun. Is my ward... No, it's still not justified. For like half a second there, I could have outlawed slavery. But now I can't. Oh well. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Especially since I'm a liberal party here. And there seem to be no Clipper convoys anywhere on the planet. Because I'm first in prestige, which means I get the top priority in buying them. So if I can't get any, they simply don't exist. Which is kind of weird. Let's see who's producing them. Spain, the USA, the UK, Russia. It's weird that Spain's producing so many. Oh well. Here we go. Their ships are successfully under construction. You know, I don't understand why you would ever take this, unless you really want to humiliate CB, I guess. But why would you really want to humiliate CB? What good does it do anyone? I don't get it. So I'm just going to improve relations and gain a prestige point. And I have just noticed that this video has run about 20 minutes. So, I've just gotten my annexation CB on Burma. And I'm going to stop this video here. Next time, we set sail for Burma as soon as these boats finish. And they're almost done. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.